In 2015, 196 countries signed an agreement at the United Nations Climate Change Conference in Paris, known as the Paris Agreement. According to this agreement, every country committed to keeping the global temperature rise by the end of this century within 1.5 degrees Celsius. To achieve this goal, many countries have set targets to reach net zero carbon emissions. For instance, the United States, Japan, European Union, and South Korea have set a target to become carbon neutral by 2050. Carbon capture and utilization, or CCU, is a technology that aims to capture carbon dioxide emissions from industrial processes and convert them into useful products. One company at the forefront of this technology is Carbon Clean Solutions. Let's see how they are helping industries capture carbon from the environment. To understand how carbon capture works, let's focus on power plants. In a typical power plant, we burn coal to generate electricity. Unfortunately, this process releases various gases, including carbon dioxide, into the atmosphere. About 15% of the emissions from power plant consist of carbon dioxide. With the CCU, we can capture carbon dioxide emissions using various technologies. Once captured, this carbon dioxide can be utilized in the production of synthetic fuel, polymers, formic acid, or even for algae cultivation. This process is known as carbon capture and utilization. But why is carbon capture and utilization important to us? Every year, we emit approximately 36 billion tons of carbon dioxide. Out of this, about 74% of carbon dioxide is released from energy production, and approximately 16% comes from transport emissions. To reduce carbon emissions from transportation, we have begun transitioning to electric vehicles. By 2030, around 70% of vehicles worldwide will be electric, which will help us to decrease carbon emissions from transportation. However, around 42% carbon emissions come from electricity generation. Currently, about 80% of electricity worldwide is produced using fossil fuels. If we want to achieve the target of net zero carbon emissions, it is crucial to capture carbon and utilize it. There are mainly three types of carbon capture methods. The first one is post-combustion capture, in which we directly absorb carbon dioxide present in the flue gas of a power plant. In the absorption method, we use chemical solvents to absorb carbon dioxide from the flue gas. Another method is adsorption, where carbon dioxide is captured using solid materials. The second method is pre-combustion capture, where we capture carbon dioxide before it is burned. In this process, we first create a mixture of fossil fuel and hydrogen through gasification. Then we collect the carbon dioxide using techniques such as pressure swing adsorption and membrane separation. The third method is oxy-fuel combustion, where we burn fossil fuels in the presence of oxygen. In this process, only carbon dioxide and water vapor are released from the fossil fuels. With the help of adsorption or adsorption techniques, we can easily collect carbon dioxide. Carbon Clean Solutions has developed a small modular unit that is 10 times smaller than a typical carbon capture plant. With the help of this unit, they can capture approximately 300 tons of carbon dioxide per day. Initially, they use an amine-based solvent solution in the carbon module to capture carbon dioxide from the flue gas. Then they employ rotary packing to enhance the absorption of carbon dioxide by the solvent. Afterwards, the solvent is heated, allowing the captured carbon dioxide to be released. The released solvent is set aside, and the concentrated carbon dioxide is compressed, purified, and stored. Synthetic fuel, obtained by combining carbon dioxide with hydrogen. This process produces synthetic hydrocarbon fuel, known as e-fuel. With the help of this process, we can create various fuels such as methane, methanol, gasoline, diesel, and aviation fuel. Algae-based biofuel, where algae utilize photosynthesis to convert carbon dioxide into biomass. With this process, we can collect carbon dioxide and use it to cultivate algae. The biomass produced by the algae can then be converted into biofuel, which can be used as an energy source in various oil extraction processes. Carbon recycling, where carbon dioxide can be used as a raw material to produce various chemical compounds. For example, carbon dioxide can be converted into formic acid and polymers. The major challenge in carbon dioxide capture and utilization is the cost involved. The use of advanced equipment for carbon capture comes at a high cost, and the process itself is energy intensive. Currently, it costs approximately $60 to capture 1 ton of carbon dioxide. In order to use this technology on a large scale, the cost need to be reduced. The second challenge is scalability. So far, carbon capture and utilization have been primarily tested on a small scale. However, implementing it on a large scale would pose a significant challenge. The third challenge is the carbon utilization efficiency. Currently, when we utilize carbon dioxide to create various chemicals, fuels and products, the efficiency of this process is lowered compared to conventional processes. To enhance the efficiency, we need to develop new catalysts and optimize the processes. Support the mission of making our scientific knowledge accessible to everyone by sharing this video, like the video and subscribe to this channel. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.